Yo, 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 we back at it again. True Hip Hop Heads, episode 6. It's your boy DJ Blaze.
And that guy again.
Wolverine. We got some good hip hop news for you today. What up, Wolverine?
Oh shit, Blaze. You know we keeping it, making it stronger.
Yeah, we getting trying to get this channel to grow. Before we get started, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. There's a lot of y'all watching, but y'all haven't subscribed yet. But make sure y'all click that subscribe button, and here we go. All right, man. Today in hip hop news, man, we had a situation with DMX, man. Recently, they found out the cause of death from DMX, and I'm gonna read you an article from Double XL. It says 3 months after DMX's tragic death, the cause of his demise has finally been revealed. According to the report on Vulture magazine published July 11th, a source from Westchester County Medical Examiner's Office revealed that DMX's cause of death is listed as cardiac arrest caused by cocaine intoxication. It was a cardiac arrest for a period of time that there was no circulation to his brains, the sources say, and the cocaine intoxication led a chain of events causing the rapper's death. So, Wolf, man, what do you think about the situation with DMX, man, having the cocaine in the system? And do you think that the cocaine stagnated his career?
Man, that don't surprise us, bro. You know that don't surprise us. DMX been a dope fiend since fucking what was it? My blood of you?
No, since he was 14.
Since he was 4, yeah, when he said that dude gave him that dope.
Laced his blunt.
Yeah,
if y'all don't know, the story is how DMX got hooked on cocaine. He was running with an older cat, and he thought it was some weed in the joint, but the older cat laced his blunt with cocaine in it, so it was like, they call it a corn dog or whatever. So that's how DMX got hooked on cocaine.
Yeah, that was on Drink Champs. So y'all check that out, fact check. But yet and still, him being him, I mean, you know, he started getting that money again. He realized he jumped back into fame, and the way he was coping with it last time was, you know, smoking crack, snoring.
Well, the whole time he always, you know, they said when they trying to get him to record an album, he'll be gone for 3 days, getting high.
On that binge.
You know, be on that binge. Like, it seemed like he needed the drug to keep his career or his motivation with rap going. And that was like a terrible habit to have because, like I said, man.
Man, but it's crazy though. It's crazy though, Blaze, because these young cats are still doing the same shit, but it's in a liquid form. Like, they don't Pimp C OD'd.
Well, they doing syrup, see,
and that's cocaine
and crack, you know. Like now they putting it in a cup, mixing it with a Sprite, you know.
Man, they chopping syrup. That's liquid cocaine, man.
You know.
That's liquid.
But yeah, I really feel that it did mess his career up because he was just on the comeback. He just dropped the album.
There was a fire album.
Yeah,
it was fire.
But he just could not kick that drug habit, and that's a terrible thing, man.
Man, that's how fame. They say it's another creature, man. And some people can't cope with it. Some people ain't built for it. They built for they have the talent, but they ain't built for the pressure that comes along with that famous and that fortune. I mean, you know, only the strong survive. R.I.P. DMX. But I mean, you know, you cause that shit on yourself. I'm not gonna be feeling sorry for no motherfucking crackhead snorting himself to death. I love your music, but you was a stupid motherfucker. Period.
So what was your favorite album from X?
I mean, I liked all his albums, though. You know what I'm saying? Flesh of My Flesh, that was hot as hell. I mean, you know, when he first, you know, when DMX first hit the scene, man, under that Rough Rider joint, you know, he brought back, you know, straight the biker gang. He brought back all that shit, man. So I was a nigga in the street. So at that point in time, you know, it was, you know, fist fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he brought the raw music back to hip hop, man. My favorite one was Then There Was X, man. That was my favorite joint, man. You know, I used to listen to that.
That's his third album, ain't it?
Yeah, that's his third album.
That's his third.
That was my personal favorite one from him. You know, man. Rest in peace, DMX.
Rest in peace, man.
We're going to move on to other hip hop news. Nick Cannon was recently on the Breakfast Club, man.
Wow.
And it is revealed that he has 7 children by 4 different baby mamas. And I'm going to read you what he said on the Breakfast Club. You know
Man,
what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy.
It says Nick Cannon has his hands full of these days. The comedian has a TV show, Wildin' Out, in the morning Cannon show on Power 106 FM. While being a father to 7 children, Nick stays in the headlines, and folks love to share their opinion, having several children by different women. Recently, he made headlines by having children who were birthed within months of each other. So he just had a set of twins and stuff. And Angela Lee from the Breakfast Club, she asked him, like, why you having so many kids? And he replied, the good Lord told me to be fruitful and multiply. I'm doing the Lord's work out here. Man, what you think about Nick Cannon having so many kids? And you know what I'm saying? You think it's cool, or do you think it's all right because he got the money to financially support them?
As long as he's supporting them, and like they said, with the key part of that, they said though, what I took in, it was like, okay, well, I ain't got no issue with him when they said after all that said and done, he goes and deal with 7 kids. He go and deal with those 7 kids, like it or not. I mean, if he have 100 of them joints, if he being a father and being able to reach out to that 100, then who are we to say how many kids this man can have?
Yeah, he got 7 kids, but the only thing with that is the time. I know he can provide for them financially, but still, kids need time.
But it
There's
depends
no
on what
replacing
age they are, though.
They're babies.
All of them can't be that young. I mean,
Well, the ones with Mariah a little bit older.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, so
But,
after Mariah, he had these other kids after Mariah?
Yeah,
or
he had 4.
He didn't have none before Mariah?
No.
So he had 2 with Mariah, right?
Yeah.
And then so he had another 5 on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, shit.
My issue is like, how you gonna spend time with all 7 of these kids? Like,
Because he probably have them all at his crib.
I doubt that one.
Why, bro? Why you feel like he
Man,
couldn't have all 7
because
kids?
of his baby mamas. They ain't
Ah,
gonna
man,
know.
but then it's not about them. It's about the kids. We didn't work out. That don't means we gotta have a separation of my kids, and I can give them a better life. Why not? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some women is like, oh no, I ain't separating my baby. Well, come and see his ass or her ass every day if you choose to.
Yeah.
No, you can't, because you ain't about to be over my shit every day. Hell no. Let's forget about that. You ain't controlling shit around here. But yet it's still, if you want to have that time, you can have that time. But why not give the baby a better, he working for it, so evidently he's supporting it with enough room to spare. Because the way he make it, shit, he can probably feed a small village.
Yeah. Yeah, all the jobs he got.
Man. And then he got big Chuck jobs. He hiring people. That man give out W-2s.
Well, that's one thing, man. We hope, Nick Cannon, you out there taking care of your kids.
Word,
man.
100, dog.
That's all I got to say about that. If you're taking care of them seeds, you know, providing for them and spending time with you, have as many kids as you want, bro.
Man.
But if you're not going to take care of them, don't have any more.
Man.
Only time going to tell on this one.
Man, we'll need no more deadbeat cats, man.
Right.
I mean, you know, bad enough the real ones got to step up for these losing ones. You know, but yeah, man.
All right, man. On to other hip-hop news. 19 years ago today, Styles P released A Gangster and a Gentleman. If y'all don't know who Styles P is, he's one of the members of the Lox, man.
LOX.
The classic Rough Rider group, man. But 19 years ago, he dropped that Gangster and a Gentleman album.
That shit was the
And how do you feel about that album, Will?
Man, I love that album, man. That's when Styles P actually had a change of being commercial. That's the first time he went commercial on his own album. He didn't go nothing. He had a lot of different producers. He really reached out on his budget on that album, though.
Yeah, that was his first solo joint right there.
Yeah, he reached out on that album, though. It was fire, too, because Akon, you know, Akon did a couple tracks on there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did 2 or 3 tracks on that one.
Yeah.
And The Infamous, and no, not The Infamous, The Alchemist. and a couple other good producers on there, man. I loved that album, man. I used to rock that shit every day, man. Daddy
Man.
Gotta Get That Cash, High Times,
Word.
Good Times, The Life. I'm gonna give you a quick story, man, about The Life, man. That beat with Pharoah Monch. You know, My Life Is All I Have.
My life is all
When,
I have.
when I created the OCF group, man, we used that beat because this was the mixtape days, and we used that beat for the first single. It was me, Rob, and Shadow, and that was the first song we ever put for the OCF album together, man. So that whole album right there gave me a lot of memories and a lot of, you know.
I was grinding hard. I was in these streets out here messing around, trying to be a knucklehead, trying to stretch $8.
Yeah, but that Daddy Gotta Get That Cash was my joint, man.
Man, that's fire though, man.
Daddy gotta get that cash. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Man, y'all need to check that out, man. Go ahead and support that boy, man. Download that shit again one more time.
And he's coming out with a new album, man. August 14th. It's called Ghostin'. He's having his album release party at 21 Fairmont Waterbury, Connecticut. So if any of y'all is in the Connecticut area, man, go check out his listening party, man. His album dropping August 14th. It's called Ghostin'. I'm gonna check it out when it come out, man, because you know I support the Locks.
Oh yeah, man, definitely gotta support the Locks, man. Them vets, man. If you don't like those Styles P, Sheek Louch, and Kiss, if you ain't on those, man, you're not in the hip hop game. Seriously, these artists are really paved the way, man. Right now, they flipped it to where internet you can make more money and be more independent on it. But these cats
also made it much easier to consume the music. We don't have to go to record stores no more.
Man.
You know,
back then they had to, and them boys still stayed on top.
Yeah, they still went platinum and stuff like that.
Man, that's hard. That was hard.
Man, so shout out to the Rough Riders and Styles P, man. Go check his new album out, Ghostin'.
Ghostin'.
All right, man. On to some sports news, man. The Phoenix Suns beat not the Phoenix Suns, but Milwaukee beat the Phoenix Suns 120-100. And but I really want to talk football today on our sports segment. Michael Vick was in Sports Illustrated yesterday, and he revealed the top quarterback to wide receiver combinations. And we're gonna debate who we think is the top 5. So at number 5, he has
number 5,
Kurt Warner to Terry Holt.
Terry Holt, y'all remember that boy?
They combined it for 12,000 yards and 98 touchdowns. Number 4, we have Peyton Manning and Marvin Harris. They combined it for 8,000 yards and 100 touchdowns. Number 3, we have Steve Young to Jerry Rice, who combined it for 10,000 yards and 85 touchdowns. And number 2, Troy Aikman to Michael Irvin, 11,000 yards, 70 touchdowns. And number 1, Joe Montana to Jerry Rice, 6,000 yards and 67 touchdowns, man. Well, man, out of those 5, who do you feel is the...
Hold on, let's give them an understanding of who we're talking about again. Now, we got Peyton Manning.
And Marvin
Harris. Kurt Warner.
Terry
Holt. But I liked it, Isaac Bruce, but Terry Holt, he made more money. He did more things with it. Then you got Steve Young and Jerry Rice. You got Troy Aikman, and you got Michael Irvin, and you got Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
Correct.
All right. Now, I say Joe Montana, he did do that right. He did that right because that combination did put up numbers, and it showed not only with that, but the Super Bowl. He got more rings with those. Who got the most rings out of that group?
Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
And Aikman and Irvin got what, 2?
They got 3 rings.
They got 3 rings together?
But I'm gonna say, man, I liked it, the combination Steve Young to Jerry Rice, man. That was when when Madden first came out.
Yeah.
Like every time I threw it to Rice, boy, it was a bomb. I'll burn you, boy. Like
Yeah.
that left arm, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my favorite combination, man. They really dusted everybody, man.
He was more mobile than Joe Montana.
Yeah,
though.
he could get out the
He
pocket.
could get out the pocket
and
but-
run. And see, he had yards running too.
Yeah.
Montana really just stood there.
Yeah, he didn't have no yards, running. Neither one of them had no yards running. I think
Steve Young did.
that's what I'm saying. I think
running.
only one was Steve Young who had running yards.
Yeah,
I think the rest of them
quarterbacks.
didn't have no running yards because I can't see Troy running. I can't see Peyton running. Y'all know good and well Peyton wasn't running. He wasn't running at his young age back in Tennessee. He wasn't running in. He was a pocket passer. All of those are part. So showing the versatility, Steve Young and Jerry Rice, yes, that was a good combination. But then I like Peyton and Marvin Harris too.
Yeah, they had the most touchdowns. They had 100 together.
Yeah,
that was a cold combination.
That was a cold combination.
You
That was a
know?
cold, but they didn't get no ring.
Wait, they got one. They
No.
got one. They
Wait,
got
no.
one. They beat Chicago.
They beat Chicago. They got that
Yeah.
one. They do get that one. He got his second one in Denver.
Yeah.
He got his second one in Denver.
But far as the combination with the touchdowns and the yards,
yeah,
Peyton Manning and Marvis Harrison got the numbers.
the numbers,
But,
right?
But the championships and the easy passing, that's Steve Young and Jerry Rice, man.
But I gotta give it to Montana and like I said, Montana and Jerry Rice. But the key is y'all, make y'all comments and express how you feel about this too, because I feel like Joe Montana got the most touchdowns. He may not have.
No, not
the
the
most Super Bowls. Excuse me. He got the most rings. Now he may not have the most yardage and touchdowns, but you hear Jerry Rice name called on both of them.
Yeah.
So you got to put any quarterback out of those two. You got to put in that situation. Okay, Jerry Rice. Now you got to break it down. Okay, which one had the most rings? It will be Joe Montana. But like you said, Steve Young had, ways of getting out of the pocket and contribute more to the game at that point. But he didn't.
So
finish
which
off
one?
with
You gotta pick
Joe
one.
and Rice. Joe and Rice.
He goes with Joe.
Like turkey knuckles and rice. I say Joe and Rice.
And Jerry Rice.
I got like turkey knuckles and rice.
I'm gonna go with Steve Young and Jerry Rice. That was my combination.
I understand.
I was rocking with them in the 95, man, when they won that first Super Bowl against San Diego. So that's the debate on that one. He got Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. I got Steve Young and Jerry Rice. All right, man. On to the shout outs and the birthdays, man. Happy birthday to little Kim. She turns 47 today, man. She's an OG, man. Happy birthday, baby girl. We shout out
Happy
to
birthday, Kim.
7-8. We went to your birthday party, man.
100.
It was an elegant, upscale birthday party, man.
Nice.
We had a great time out there.
Yeah,
man.
100, bro. Salute.
Happy birthday, DJ 7-8. And let me see, boy, if you got any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, man. I want to give love to the whole Gunru City, man. Our city need that love, man. And I want to send a condolence to everybody who lost one this year or this past week. Lil Dude, man, we love you, man. 100, Lemonhead 100, Johnny 100. We rest in peace all y'all, man. Love and prosperity. Everybody salute. We've been doing good on the weekends too. People been turn out this weekend too. Check it out, Gunru. Stand up.
Stand up. Hey, also I gotta give a shout out to my boy B Jack, man.
B Jack.
He just dropped a anger management album, man. Go check that out on Spotify.
Fire.
Under B Jack. Also he dropped a Nightcrawler album 2 months ago, which I'm featured on, track 24. Shout out to the Jackson family.
Jackson family.
Make sure y'all stream that, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment in the link below. Go check out Gunru's Finest, The Movement, Part 3.
Part 3.
We out of this thing. One love.
One love.
Peace.
Peace.